thinking more about people's faiths and things, what surprises me is that people don't want to talk about it. That surprises me because with all the different things that people believe, and everybody thinks they're right, whether they have good reason behind it or not, if you think that people are going to hell, then why wouldn't you tell them? I mean, if I was in a burning building and you knew the way out and you called me up and you chit-chatted with me and you talked to me and you didn't tell me that the building was burning down, I would probably be upset with you. I know I'd be upset. I'd be furious. Why wouldn't you tell me that I was in a burning building? Everybody has all these different beliefs and I hardly hear any of them. Why don't people share their faith? Why don't people share what they believe? It's important. I mean, at least if people were telling me what they thought and telling me how I could get right with God, at least I would know they cared about me. Even if I thought they were full of it. At least I'd know that that person cares enough for me that they wanted to make sure that I was right with God. They wanted to make sure that I was on my way to heaven. Right? It's the saddest looking leash I've ever seen. My wife, she went to work today. I think we forgot the leash in the Trailblazer that she takes to work. And so this morning I called Grandma and she said that she doesn't need me, that I should stay home and finish my desk, which is awesome because that's something that I need to do. I need to mow the lawn too. I haven't mowed the lawn in like over 2 weeks, and so it's getting long. And so here we have the dog, and she's got this embarrassing twine collar or twine leash. And we're at the park by my house, and I just let her roam around. I'm just gonna kind of talk through this and ramble on a little bit, and I'm sure I'll be splicing this up. Because this is going to be a response. I've never made a response video. I watch a lot of videos, never made a response video. This is a response to Shaytards' video he put up this morning. I usually get up and I'll watch a few YouTube videos and make my way. We don't have TV. We turned off cable, and so my entertainment is YouTube. I watched Shaytards' video today where he's a really good video where he's talking to his kids, probably even last night. Just about dying. And I know this is going to be, you probably called this, Shay. I think you're right on, and a lot of people are going to respond to this one because that's a big deal. That's a big deal about what people believe happens after they die, and it's something that I found that not a lot of people have given a lot of thought to. Not a lot of people have their answer what happens, and I feel like that's something that you should talk about. I mean, I feel like that's something that you should really... I feel like people should think about that. It's not something you should ignore, and that one day you're going to figure it out. One day you will figure it out, but what happens if, when you figure it out, it's too late? It's too late to know the truth and to make things right. That's a big deal. And I know a lot of people say, oh, this is what I believe, this is what I believe, but is it possible for us to know the truth? I think it is. And if it is possible to know the truth, wouldn't we seek that out? Wouldn't we want to know that? Wouldn't we want to know the truth? People are going to argue with the truth. People always argue with the truth. But it doesn't matter, because the truth is what it is. And if somebody believes something different than something else, not everybody can be right. If you say 2 + 2 is 4 and I say 2 + 2 is 10, I mean, you might say that's fine for you to believe that, unless I owe you money or something. And you're like, wait a minute, no, that's not right. 2 + 2 is 4, and that's the way that it is. So, I mean, this is an important video. It's an important subject, and I think it's important to talk about, and I want you to think, what is it you believe? What is it? What do you believe, and why is it that you believe that? Is this something that you just kind of made up, or is you just go by your feelings? Or have you thought about it? Have you gotten into it and thought about it deeply, and does it make sense? Is it logical? Does it make sense? And if you come to a place where you do figure out, well, okay, well, this is what I believe. Well, I think you are further than what a lot of people are. If you come to a place, well, this is what I believe, you are in a spot where most people aren't. Most people can't say that. Well, I don't know, I think, or I whatever. I make up, and then they make up something. And they're like, well, I think this happens. My question really to you guys is, if you get to that point and you finally realize what you believe, if you were wrong, I'm serious, if you were wrong about what you believed, would you want to know? One of the things that I like about YouTube is that you can just go and you can be yourself. You can be completely open, you can be completely honest, and if people don't like it, so what? Right? Don't let the comments, don't let the other things bother you. Just be who you are, and that's what I like about YouTube, is the ones who are totally legit. As funny as that sounds. Too legit to quit. You can't say legit and not think about that song. You can't do it. That's one of the reasons why I like Shay, and I like watching his videos. There's a lot of other videos I like to watch too, and as I'm pretty new to YouTube, I really like those who are just completely honest and can just be themselves. And there is something about that being genuine that, I don't know, that's attractive, that I like to watch and that I like to be a part of. Because when you watch other people's lives on YouTube, you kind of feel like you become a part of it. And I think that is the reason why I vlog. I'm just starting and I enjoy doing it, and if people want to watch, they can. If not, that's fine. But my goal in my vlogs is for me to be who I am. And not change who I am because of other people, but to be who I am. And I want to let other people be themselves and get to know them for them. I want to be known for who I am, and I want to know other people for who they are.